by the fears in your mind. Indeed, it is a fine morning from wherever you are watching us.
Welcome to Kings TV News, and join us as we take you through the current happenings in our society and also outside the society. But first, here are the news shaping the headlines.
A police officer jailed for 30 years.
Crack on Maimahio Narok Highway.
Wanted city robber arrested during the Azimio protests.
Many thanks for joining us. I am Carol Karemi.
And I am Beyonce Ngoi.
A police officer who shot a politician in Kiambu County has been jailed for 30 years. In addition, the police officer shot Kimani at the U-Turn Club lounge after he finished watching football with his friends.
Officer who shot and killed a politician in Kiambu for refusing to buy him a beer has been jailed for 30 years. Justice Mary Kasongo found Edward Mujalu, an officer based at the Directorate of Criminal Investigation Headquarters, guilty of the murder of William Mwangi Kimani on August 27, 2017 at Club U-Turn in Limuru Town. Kasongo ruled and said the accused person went against the law when he shot and killed Kimani without being provoked, and the court finds that the appropriate sentence is 30 years in jail. He was a serving police officer who should have protected the deceased. The prosecutor told the court that Mujalu shot Kimani 7 times in the chest after the victim refused to buy him a beer. The prosecutor called 14 witnesses to testify against the officer. On July 28, 2022, the court found Mujalu had a case to answer as there was enough evidence connecting him to Kimani's killings. Kimani, who at that time was aged 32, was shot dead inside his car as he drove away after spending time at the club. The victim was drinking and watching football matches with his friends at the club, according to the evidence provided in the court. Justice Kasongo said the conviction and sentencing should act as a deterrent to other police officers who are triggering happiness who end up killing innocent civilians. The judge also said that the prison authority shall give the convict a credit of 3 years and 10 months, which is the period of time he has been in custody, awaiting the completion of his trial. Kings TV, Beyonce Ngoi. A face-off is looming with President William Ruto warning Azimio coalition leaders against going on with the intended demos as opposition leader Raila vows to continue with the planned demos on Thursday.
Also, Dr. Ruto cautioned the Azimio leaders on their plan and urged them not to continue with the demonstration that they had planned on Thursday. Mary Kihiu reports.
A face-off is looming with President William Ruto warning Azimio coalition leaders against going on with intended demonstration as opposition leader Raila Odinga vows to continue with the planned demonstration on Thursday. Dr. Ruto told Kenyans at Uhuru Gardens that where he respects the democratic right of opposition, he also respects the Kenyan safety and lives and property. The president said they had agreed to discuss these in parliament and that the opposition should give dialogue chance. He also said the government will protect every Kenyan's right to go about their regular lives with uninterrupted and that he will not let anybody to interfere with that. Raila criticizes Ruto for his attempts to prevent the protests, saying they are a vital part of democratic process.
Under the Article 37, Kenya's 10 Constitution says every person has the right to demonstrate. Reporting to Kings TV, Mary.
A wanted city robber was arrested during the Azimio protest that happened on 2nd May. The authorities have been looking for the 23-year-old man who has been hiding and who has many pending cases.
The Directorate of Criminal Investigations now says that a wanted city thug who was among 40 people has been arrested during the opposition protest on Tuesday. According to the detectives, authorities have been looking for the 23-year-old who has been hiding. They also added that the suspect has many pending cases in court. During the protest, property was destroyed, including the passage service vehicle, which was set ablaze along Ngong Road. The suspects were arraigned in different courts across the city on Wednesday and charged with various offenses from robbery with violence, contrary to Section 296, Article 2 of the Penal Code, malicious damage of property, contrary to Section 339, Article 1 of the Penal Code. The detectives said that they are currently recording statements from the witnesses in relation to some of the incident, and also the CCTV footage obtained will be used as evidence in court against the suspect. The police, in addition, cautioned the public against engaging themselves during the illegal demos. Kings TV, Carol Karemi.
The Nairobi-Maimahiu-Narok Highway has been temporarily closed after a section of the road developed huge visible crack at the Mafuta area near the Maimahiu.
The cause of the crack is said to be from the ongoing rainfall. Ivan Nanjala has more on this.
Barabara kuu ya Maimahiu Narok imefungwa baada ya kuendelea na mpasuko. Mamlaka ya barabara ya kitaifa ya Kenya KENHA imefunga barabara ya Maimahiu Narok kutokana na mpasuko uliotokea siku ya Jumapili. Kulingana na KENHA, uamuzi huo ulifikiwa baada ya mpasuko huo kugunduliwa kilomita 6 kutoka jiji la Maimahiu. KENHA imesema katika taarifa,
there seems to be a weakness in this area which causes this kind, and it normally is exacerbated by the rains.
This fault line has happened as a result of volcanic activity. Okay, we can say lanes also contributed a bit.
Janga la mpasuko wa ardhi linatishia usalama wa vyombo vya usafiri na jamii katika eneo la Maimahiu. Mpasuko huu haukuharibu tu barabara na reli, bali pia katika upangaji wa trafiki. Madereva kwa hivyo wameshauriwa kutumia njia zifuatazo: Narok Kisiriri, mkutano wa Mahu, Njoro Zima barabara, kujiunga na Nakuru na maeneo mengine. Narok Bomet, kujiunga na Kablong. Na ripotia kutoka Kings TV, mimi ni Ivan Nanjala.
We'll now take a short break. We'll be right back with more.
Welcome back, and now we move on. Sabina Chege replaces Uhuru Kenyatta in Jubilee leadership.
She accused Uhuru of being an indecisive leader who has failed to fight for Jubilee political share. Mary Madenge has more detail on this drama.
Acting Jubilee Party leader Sabina Chege says that the removal of the former president Uhuru Kenyatta from the position was necessary to prevent the party from further disintegration. The nominated MP claimed that the events that led to her change to allegiance reeked of betrayal, and Uhuru had made no attempt to lead in the progressive manner. Sabina doubles the deputy minority whip in the National Assembly as the Jubilee Party. If we stayed in Azimio, we should have died. If we hunted alone, we should have died. We thought it prudent to create an independent tact supported by our friends so that we could go out to hunt in good health with full of stomachs, stated Sabina. She also accused Uhuru of being an indecisive leader who has been failed to fight for Jubilee political share.
After Sabina Chege replacing Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta in the Jubilee Party leadership, she complained that Uhuru hasn't been fighting for the shares that belongs to the Jubilee Party. My question goes to Kenyans: should Jubilee remain as Jubilee Party itself, or should Jubilee join ODM Party? Mary Madenge, Kings TV.
In February and March this year, Tanzania reported the outbreak of Mark disease.
The disease is deadly, where it causes fertility rates to drop. It varies from 24% to 58%. Cynthia has more on this.
In Feb and March 2023, Tanzania reported outbreak of Marburg virus. Marburg is a rare and highly infectious virus. The disease is deadly, causes fatality rates, and have varied from 24% to 88% in past
outbreaks. Marburg and Ebola virus are both members of filovirus family and though caused by different viruses, the two diseases are clinically similar. Marburg is transmitted to people from fruits, bats, and spread among humans through direct contact with the bodily fluids of infected people, contaminated surfaces, and materials like clothing and beddings. The incubation period varies from 2 to 21 days, and common symptoms include high fever, headache, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. People are urged to wear gloves and personal protective equipment and clean your hands regularly when in close contact with Marburg patient. Tanzania also said that 5 people announced dead from the virus. Kings TV, Cynthia Nyambura.
We now take another short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Members of the County Assembly demands increase of salary in a meeting at KICC on Wednesday.
Chaos began when Devolution Principal Secretary Teresia Mbatia stood to address the MCAs in the forum that was taking place at KICC. Simon Waweru was at the ground, and here is what he prepared for us.
On Wednesday, the members of the County Assembly caused chaos at the KICC in what had begun as a peaceful meeting. The county legislators who were attending the MCA inaugural consultative forum were to discuss on things that are hurting them on the ward level. Things that they were to discuss generally was on salary increment and allocation of the county ward equitable fund that is equivalent to the NGCDF. Chaos began when Devolution Principal Secretary Teresia Baika stood to address the MCA in the forum that was taking place at the KICC. Immediately she stood to give her speech. All the MCAs stood up and shouted her to sit down, saying that they wanted to be addressed by DP Rigathi Gachagua and not the PS. The MCA had therefore expected the DP Rigathi Gachagua, whom they had invited to the consultative forum and to address in the meeting. When they realized that he had sent an intermediary, they rose up and protested and chased Baika. The PS was therefore escorted to her vehicle from the venue, and later she left KICC. The MCAs wanted their salaries and allowances to be adjusted when one of them declared that speakers of the county assembly whom they elect earn more allowances and salaries than them. Reporting for Kings TV, I'm Simon Waweru.
We now move on to business sector, where Safaricom and KCB Bank Kenya have rolled out an overdraft facility that will enable business owners to access goods on credit. The Fuliza ya Biashara will allow businesses on Lipa na M-Pesa to complete payments even with insufficient funds in their till. Dominic Muya has more on the business report.
Safaricom and KCB have rolled out an overdraft facility that will enable business owners to access goods on credit. The Fuliza ya Biashara will allow businesses on Lipa na M-Pesa to complete payments with insufficient funds in their till. The credit facility will apply when making transaction from Lipa na M-Pesa paybill, business number or till number. When sending money on an individual and withdrawing to the nominated number or an agent, the services will advance an overdraft up to 400,000 with a duration of 24-hour interest-free period. With more than 538,000 businesses accepting payments through the service, our strategy is now to go beyond correcting payments by providing business owners with tools to manage the growth and their businesses. Fuliza ya Biashara caters especially to small businesses by providing them with instant affordable credit up to 400,000, empowering them to rapid response to their businesses' needs. In other areas on the sector of agriculture, farmers are advised to invest on planting trees and food products to curb hunger and food prices that are increasing day by day. The currency action, that is the dollar, is suppressing the Kenyan shillings, where we are attaining a target of $1 is equivalent to 136.30 Kenya shillings, and £1 is equals to 171.26 Kenya shillings. Business Report, Kings TV. I am Muya Dominic.
We now take another short commercial break. We will be right back with Sports Arena.
Welcome to Sport Arena with me, Maiwa David, and these are the stories making the world of sports. Lionel Messi will leave PSG at the end of the season following the suspension after his trip to Saudi Arabia. Real Madrid are advancing to complete deal to sign Jude Bellingham. Personal terms are almost agreed as Bellingham looks convinced by Real Madrid project after many meetings, as Felix Diaz reported on Thursday. Bayern Leverkusen head coach Xabi Alonso has emerged as a target for Tottenham as they search for a new permanent manager. Gor Mahia CEO Ludwig Aduda is concerned about the absence of head coach Dale Kerr, who has gone away since the Kenyan champions exhibition match against Everton earlier this week. Let's look at the results on in the English Premier League, that is the EPL, since Monday till yesterday night on Thursday. On Monday, Leicester City went for a draw when they were playing Everton.
And from the edge of the area, Michael Oliver points to the spot. He's over the ball and runs up to score for it. At the feet of Harvey Barnes, far side of the penalty area. Ball looped in. Soyuncu's header. Soyuncu's in! It was fast. Straight to Tielemans and Maddison straight to Vardy, who is in behind Jamie Vardy, around the goalkeeper. Of the penalty area, down the left, cross, handball claim, penalty given. In injury time, at the end of this first half, a huge chance for Leicester to take a 2-goal advantage. James Maddison, straight at Pickford. Decides to cross early, went fast with a glancing header. Will come to Iwobi, who's got...
On Tuesday, Arsenal Chelsea were beaten by Arsenal 3-1.
Into Odegaard again! White. There's space at the far post. There's Xhaka. And now Jesus!
On Wednesday, Liverpool were playing against Fulham, whereby Liverpool emerged a winner with 1 goal.
Well, that's brilliantly won back. Is that a penalty for Liverpool? It is. Now Salah with the opportunity for Liverpool. And once again, it's...
On the same day, Man City played against West Ham, whereby Man City emerged the winner with 3 goals.
Just 2 in the wall. Mahrez clipping it in! And Nathan! Now City can bring it forward. Haaland waiting for it. Mahrez with the corner. Back in with real power.
On Thursday, Brighton were playing against the mighty Manchester United, whereby Brighton emerged the winner by beating Manchester United 1-0.
Face of goal. Where's that going to go? De Gea's there again. Are they looking at VAR here?
For what? For a penalty?
He's given penalty. Well, the drama right at the very end. Luke Shaw penalised. McAllister!
Let's look on the games that are going to play on the weekends. Tottenham, they are going to face Crystal Palace. Wolves are going to play against Aston Villa. Liverpool will face Brentford. On Sunday, Newcastle will play against Arsenal. Manchester United will play against West Ham. And finishing, I'm going to finish here in Kenya, whereby I'm going to look at the results in Kenyan Premier League. On Tuesday, Vihiga played against Sofapaka, whereby Sofapaka emerged the winner with 3-2. On Wednesday, FC Leopards played against Ulinzi Stars, whereby Ulinzi Stars emerged the winner of 1-0. Nzoia Sugar played against Atlanta FC, and Atlanta FC were beaten 1-0. Police played against Bidco, and the Police emerged the winner with 2 goals. KCB took a draw with Bandari. Homeboys emerged the winner against Wazito. Gor Mahia emerged the winner against Madara United of 2-1. Let's look on the games which are going to play on Thursday. On Thursday, Kariobangi Sharks played against Posta Rangers, whereby they went a draw of 0-0. On Sunday games, Madara United are going to face Bidco United, Posta Rangers are going to face KCB, and Ulinzi Stars are going to play against City Stars. That's been Sports Arena with me, Maiwa David. Thank you for tuning in on Kings TV. Back to you, Caro and Beyonce.
That has been our sports news with Maiwa David. Thank you so much for being with us. I am Carol Karimi.
And I am Beyonce Wangui.